We're back with Steph's World on Spotify, and I have a new band for you guys to check out. It's Tony from Immortal Sin. Thanks for coming by.
You're welcome. How's it going?
Good. How's your day going?
It's going all right. Just getting started. It's my day off from work, but my boss just messaged me earlier. I got to go in to do some stuff. So,
I saw a
it's
reel
all
one time
good.
that said, no one's going to want you as much as your manager. And you
Mm-hmm.
have to accept that.
Yep.
So, what's behind you? Oh my God. Is that Weird Al Dare to Be Stupid?
yeah, I got a
Yeah.
lot of Weird Al stuff on here. I got Dare to Be Stupid. I got Even Worse. I got Poodle Hat. All the
So,
albums
I
are up
was a
there
backup
somewhere.
dancer for Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh yeah, no way.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That's awesome.
obsessed. Like, huge fan. And so, that's cool. Are these some of your favorite albums or autographed albums, or what are they?
So these are just random albums. I put all these up here back in 2004. My room hasn't really changed since high school. Um, I kind of ran out of space. I got like stuff all over my room here, as you can see, like
That's
everywhere.
awesome. That's how my
Yeah.
room was in high school and college, and now I'm boring. I've joined adults and I have beige walls, and it's not as fun. But I love Weird Al, and I just feel like I instantly, if somebody likes Weird Al, I get along with them. Like that tells me a
Awesome.
lot about the person.
Sweet. Yeah,
They have
he's
good
pretty cool.
taste. Okay, so tell us about Immortal Sin. Tell us about the band and the sound and what's going on right now.
So Immortal Sin, that's a project I started back in high school, also back in 2004. I put it on hiatus for a while. I joined another band called Wild Angels for about 6.5 years. And then once that kind of fell apart, I revived Immortal Sin with the singer from that band, and we wrote our first song, Whiskey, together and released that St. Patrick's Day 2013. And then I just took a bunch of songs that I had written already and recorded those and released album Machine Men, Barfly. Yeah, and I describe us more of like a new wave of traditional heavy metal sound, kind of mixed with old school thrash metal, mainly like Bay Area thrash. Um, but I mean, it's all just heavy metal. I don't really do the whole subgenre label anymore because I was confusing people. And
Yeah.
yeah, we've got a new EP coming out on August 23rd. The second single from it, Hellspawn, just came out last Friday, and that's being released through Heavy Metal Records, which is a label in the UK, which has worked with Scorpions, Accept, Diamond Head, Cloven Hoof, and many
Nice.
more. Yeah.
That's cool. You're out in Colorado and you're working with a label in the UK.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
the internet, man. That's what I love
Right.
about this new podcast. I don't have to interview everyone in LA and now Sacramento. I can interview anyone around the world. So I dig
Mhm.
it. I'm figuring out more and learning about more bands everywhere else. Um, so I like that you guys chose whiskey and released it on St. Patrick's Day. I think that's clever marketing.
Mhm.
Um, what do you guys want to do next? Like, do you guys want to tour? Do you want to stick to kind of social media marketing? What's the plan for the band?
So yeah, we toured around the US a few times. We were supposed to go to Europe actually 5 years ago, but because of various complications that fell through. But we're touring the southern United States for the first time starting in July. That's being finalized right now, and hopefully we can announce that the second week of May, I believe, is when that's supposed to be ready. And we've only been to Texas in the South. So we're going to all the other states like Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, all those. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
that's going
that
to
should
be
be
hot
cool.
in the
I
South
know.
this summer and humid. Are you guys, it's going to be outdoor festivals or indoor shows?
I think they're mainly going to be indoors.
Okay, good. So
Mm.
you won't die. I lived in Texas for a year and it was a heat I wasn't familiar with,
Mhm.
but I felt like I could pass out. So stay hydrated when you guys go out on the road.
We will. We will.
So, what is your part in the band? What do you play? What do you do?
So I started off as just strictly rhythm guitar, but because in the early days we went through so many members, um, and I needed to get stuff recorded, I just started playing lead out of necessity. So I'm playing lead as well as rhythm now with our other guitarist, Brad.
Oh,
And
nice.
aside from that, I'm like the main marketing guy, PR guy, social media guy. The only social media that I don't like really fully control is TikTok. Our drummer is in charge of that because I really didn't want anything to do with TikTok.
I
So
didn't either, but everyone yelled at me to make one, so I made one a week ago, and now it's probably getting banned. We'll see what happens, but,
yeah.
it kind of scares me. Like, I've just now been looking at the people that go live,
Mhm.
and they look like fake characters, and they're talking weird and walking like robots, and I know it's popular. It's where people are finding, music and creative outlets, so you kinda need to be on every social media, but I think I'm a little too old to grasp TikTok and why it's so
Mhm.
cool. I like
Yeah.
Instagram. That's my favorite. I feel like it's a good millennial area. I can understand it.
Yeah, I like Instagram, and I'm trying to push that a lot more as well. I didn't really think too much of it when I first created it, but I guess it's kind of competing with TikTok, I guess, in a way.
Yeah,
And
that's
at
how I
least,
find new bands and new music. I go on Instagram and I punch in music or bands and I
mhm,
go dart around and I used to use YouTube and I found Instagram actually more user friendly than YouTube for finding new music.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a rhythm guitarist that you looked up to, metal music or like any genre pretty much that made you want to start playing?
Rhythm guitar, yeah, I'd say James Hetfield. I know that's pretty cliche, but
Well,
it
I
is what
mean,
it is.
I feel like Metallica and Megadeth are kind of the go-to. Everybody loves them. They're really talented. They're good, you know.
Mhm.
They're better than Nickelback.
I mean,
So, are
I
you
like
guys taking a
Nickelback,
break?
but
I know. I like everything. I'm gonna be honest. Are you guys taking a break from real life and able to just focus on the band? Or I feel like that's hard to do nowadays.
it is hard to do. My schedule at work is kind of sporadic. Like I do have my set times, but they're kind of lenient about when I go in over there if I have stuff to do. The other guys not as much, so it is kind of a balance, especially when we have to go into the studio to record and planning tours and stuff. Really have to know months in advance to take time off, but hopefully things will move forward and get better with time management and everything.
Yeah. Have you seen Weird Al live?
Yeah, I've seen him 4, 5 times maybe.
Isn't he amazing?
Yeah, he's
Just
awesome.
phenomenal. I think Weird Al could do a metal cover. That'd be fun with
Oh
technology
yeah,
nowadays.
that'd be awesome.
I would like to see him do like a whole album of metal covers, but I think I don't know, with his movie now and his writing projects, I don't know if he's gonna do a full-length album again or if
Mhm.
he's just kinda cross promoting. Well, thank you so much, Tony, for stopping by and helping us
You're welcome.
discover new music on the podcast. We wish you guys the best of luck, and I'll definitely tag you guys on Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram, and TikTok. They made me make one, so there too. And you guys go check out Immortal Sin.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Woo!